Hi everyone, this is Tootie back with another video. And this is a continuation of my last video. It's another empties video, but this time it's hair care empties. Before I get into it, here's my hair type. I have dry hair, and it is very kinky. I think I fall into the 4C category, and it's very textured, like that cotton textured, not silky. It's kind of like that textured cotton kinky feel. I don't know if you can tell by looking, but just the regular afro texture. That is my hair type. I do the liquid or leave-in depending on what I have and how dry my hair is. Then I do oil and cream. I usually like to mix my oil and cream. Whenever I add water to it, I always add liquid or cream after that. So that's basic. That's the basic rundown of my day-to-day. So I'm gonna jump into which products I'm gonna talk about. I'm gonna start with the L's, the leave-ins or the liquids. This first one is from Design Essentials, and I'm just gonna hold this up. I'm not gonna read the title. It's just a coconut water curl refresher, coconut and Monoi, and it's just a hydrating spritz. Now, I thought this was just okay for my hair texture. I think my hair is a little too dry for this to, for me to have the most benefit from it. I feel like this felt the same, or it had the same effect as just putting water in my hair and then moving on to my liquid and oil. It didn't add any suppleness. It didn't have very much slip for me, and I like slip because my hair is so kinky and it gets knotted very easily, so I like a little bit of slip. It didn't really have much slip for me, and I did like how it had protein in it, which you need water and protein to for your hair to be in its best condition possible. But I need slip, so I probably wouldn't repurchase this. I think it was 15 bucks, 14.29 at Sally's, and I think that in order for me to spend that much money on a product, it needs to feel different than water. This literally just felt like water to me. Again, if you don't have dry hair or if you have a silkier texture, this may be something that you're interested in because it's not as heavy. For me, I have very coarse, very dry hair. I need something that has a little bit more of a slip and maybe something even a little bit heavier. So this is a pass for me. But I did think it was pretty good, and I just think that my texture is not best suited for this. The next one, I think it was a step up, but I also wouldn't repurchase this. I don't remember how much this cost because I got it in a bundle. I wanted to try some products from My Honey Child. Hopefully this is focusing. My Honey Hair Child or whatever. My real goal was to try the 4C hair cream or whatever. I'm going to talk about that in a moment. But this came in a whole bundle, so I was excited to try it out. Again, this just kind of felt like water, but it did have a little bit more slip than the other one, which I liked because I like my hair is very short, so I don't have to have that much slip, but I do like a little slip for when I pick it out and and detangle it. But yeah, again, my hair is just too dry for that water feel. If I want just water, then I'll just use water. I need something that it's a little bit heavier, a little bit more slip. So I think this is good again for the silkier hair textures or maybe more thin hair. But maybe in the summertime when it's a little less dry, this could work. But definitely for the winter, this wasn't doing it for me. So this one is a oldie but goodie. I'm going to move on to, well, no, I'm going to first talk about what I'm using now. It's not an empty, but so far so good. This is a Jane Carter product. It's a revitalizing leave-in. Now this bad boy is what I'm talking about. I like this because it's a liquid, and I know that I could just use a leave-in conditioner and like that's a really watery cream, but because I like heavier oils and heavier creams, I don't want a heavy leave-in. That's why I'm trying to find a spray that works for me, and I think this is it because it's still a liquid spray, but it's heavier and it has slip, And that's what I've been looking for. I need something that's a good detangler as well as a leave-in that's also a liquid. So I guess that may be a tall order, but I think I found it with this. And one of the reasons why I will probably, I mean, I barely used it. I mean, so I'm not maybe an expert on it just yet, but I think one of the reasons why I will likely repurchase it is because you can get it at Target. It's accessible. It's easy to get to. So this is accessible and it's fitting the bill in terms of a heavier liquid leave-on that's not a conditioner type of leave-on. So I would recommend this if you have 4C dry hair and you like liquids. I think this is a good choice for you. I think it was 20 bucks, so it is on the expensive side, but you know, I don't mind spending that. My hair is short. I'm gonna have this for a while, so whatevs. I'm digging it. So now I'm gonna move on to the cream portion of the LOC, the lock method. This is a love-hate. I have a love-hate relationship with this because y'all know what it is. Everyone and their moms use this. I like it because it's inexpensive. It's my hair. I don't necessarily love this, but my hair is here for it. I don't know why. What is the first ingredient? Water, shea butter, coconut oil, macadamia seed oil, mango. I don't know what the heck is in here that my hair just loves so much. Maybe it's because there's a lot of glycerin in it. My hair tends to like glycerin. Maybe because there's glycerin, my hair tends to like glycerin, but I really like this product. My hair does. The reason why I'm not in love with it is because I don't like the smell. I like this smell. I'm just over it. It's just like this nondescript sweet smell, and it's too, I don't know, I'm just kind of over that sweet, sugary, feminine smell, and I wish that this formula came in different scents. I know that Shea Moisture has different hair moisturizers, but I've tried them, and my hair likes this one the best, but I don't like the smell that much, so I will continue to use this full life. I actually have it. I just bought another one. My hair responds well, so I'll keep using it, and I'll just deal with the smell, but it's so annoying. If it wasn't for the smell, I would just be in love with this. And again, I like how accessible this is. I can just go to Target or anywhere and just pick this up, which is fine by me. Now, these are some oils. I guess one of them's kind of a cream, one of them's definitely an oil, but you know, the oil portion of the lock method, this is what I use that for. So the My Honey Child Type 4 hair cream. Now this was kind of banging on YouTube in the natural hair care community for a while, and some people said that it was too greasy, and some people just, you know, didn't like that super heavy consistency. And I was watching a YouTuber that said that you would like this better if you stopped using the lock method and just use this after you wet your hair. So you wet your hair and just use this, and this will kind of replace all of the other steps in the lock method because it's so rich, right? So I tried that. I got this in the summertime and it's into the winter time, right? This works great in the summer. Again, my hair isn't that dry in the summer, and so I can just put some water on and then use this bad boy. And my hair did okay. It's not as, my hair doesn't like this as much as it likes the Shea Moisture, but in the summer this works great. In the winter, there's not enough moisture content in this for my hair to remain supple. I felt like by the end I would, you know, get out of the shower, moisturize my hair, and then put this on. By the end of the day, my hair felt crunchy. And so, I don't know. I have half left and I'm going to finish it, but I don't think I would repurchase this. Again, I have to order it online, and it doesn't work in all the seasons, whereas the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie works in all seasons. So what I've been doing is I've been wetting my hair and then mixing these two so that I can get through this. And it's also, and it's kind of like I'm using this as my oil. I don't use this alone anymore. I use this as my oil, and this is my cream, but I mix them together, and my hair seems to like that. So probably wouldn't be repurchased because I can't use it all year. and I can't go to a store and purchase it whenever I want. But for now, I don't regret the purchase though. For now, it's working perfectly fine with this, and if I have it, you know, if I still have enough for the summer, this works great in the summer, in my opinion. So it's definitely a very thick cream, and I see why it's kind of for the type 4 kinkier textures, because I think if you have thin hair or silkier textures, it's just way too heavy for someone who wants their hair to be out and flowing. No, it's going to be like stuck to your scalp. That's how thick it is. Me personally, I love thick textures, but this was just thick. It wasn't moisturizing enough. And here's another oil product that I love. There's no moisture in it whatsoever. It's just oil, so I treat it as such. I don't expect it to moisturize. I expect it to seal my hair, right, and lock in that moisture. It's the Hair Bling High Shine Pomade from Original Moxie. Oh, why do I love this? It's nothing special. It feels like a pomade, you know, that kind of, it's a solid, and then you warm it up and it liquefies and it goes to the hair nicely. It kind of reminds me of burnt sugar from, what is the name of that freaking company? It reminds me of that burnt sugar texture without the granules that melt down. The reason why I love this product, and I would probably repurchase, maybe not in this large of a size, but I will repurchase it because of the smell. It's sweet, but it's more of a masculine sweet, or like an androgynous. You know, a man or a woman can wear this, I feel. And I don't know what it is. I think it's the bergamot. Yes, I think that's what it is, because there's a tea that smells similar to this, and I think it's the, what is that tea that has bergamot oil in it? Anyway, the bergamot in this makes it kind of that deeper musky smell, and it's just wonderful. Oh, I love it. And I think I like this as a oil because the smell is stronger than the smell of this. And so I can get the benefit of this, but the smell of this. And so these two together for me are working right now. They're everything, because this smell gets on my freaking nerves. But this, on point. But it behaves in terms of how it, how do I like it on my hair? I don't know. My hair doesn't like oil on its own. It's not enough. Like I said, I have dry hair. So I need some type of moisture and then oil over it. I think most people are like that anyway. So it just acts like an oil. It's a sealant. It's probably not as good as maybe, it's not as viscous as maybe a mineral oil or a castor oil. So it's like that. It's a thick oil, but it's not as thick as the castor oil. So it's like that medium. I like it in that medium spectrum where it's not too heavy for the summertime, but it's heavy enough in the wintertime. It's just a good mixture of oils. What is on the ingredients list? Jojoba oil is the first one listed. The mango butter, some other kind of butter, vitamin E, and then into the good smelling stuff, the bergamot and some citrus and some vanilla and all that good stuff. I just really like this. It smells so freaking good. Okay, so the last thing I have is a conditioner. No, it's a hair mask from Shea Moisture. The Manuka, whatever oil, intensive treatment. I really like this. Again, the smell is on point. It's that nutty, sweet smell that I think I'm just into these days. I don't know. It doesn't smell like the typical super sugary sweet hair product. It just smells like you grown and you're not a teeny bopper. In terms of how it performed in my hair, again, have the very dry, very kinky, knots very easily type of texture. So in terms of an intensive treatment, I think it had great slip. Really, really good slip. So I liked how it was easy to detangle my hair. I would use it as a deep conditioner, so I would kind of leave it on my hair, you know, all day with some type of heating cap, like the hot head or whatever, and just, you know, do homework or whatever, then wash it out at the end of the day. And it was just a really good moisturizing treatment. I would probably repurchase this again. Again, it's in Target. It's easy to access, so that gives it a lot of points in my opinion. And I think it's like $12 for the 12 ounce, or how many ounces. So I think that it's well worth the money. I have short hair, So a tub this size lasts me for a really long time. I think this will probably work for most skin or most hair textures because it's thick, but it's not too thick. But even if it was super thick, you kind of want a thick hair mask, hair intensive hair treatment anyway. So hey, give it a try. I don't know. This one's, it's just, even just for the smell, it smells so freaking good. But I think as a conditioner, it was really, really nice. All right, that's it. Hopefully you guys got some product suggestions that you can try out and maybe add to your hair care regimen, or yeah, hopefully I was helpful. Hopefully it was entertaining. I will be having more videos in the future, probably once a week. So if you have any requests or suggestions on things I should record, just put them in the comments below. And thank you for stopping by and listening to me ramble. I appreciate it. Everyone have a good week and a good holiday season.